everyone. It's Pete here, Pete Moore back here from the Pain Toolkit. And hey, listen, I've got a couple of really groovy dudes here that I'm going to be interviewing. They're from an organisation, I think it's a bit of a spin-off from the Connect organisation, but they have big input into it, something called Flippin Pain. Now, you know, when I heard about this term last year, mate, it grabbed my attention. I thought, what the hell is this about, you know? And I'm pleased to have some sort of, I think I've done an interview on there or something like that last year. I can't remember now. But listen, I'm just going to interview these guys, mate. They're red hot people, mate. I love them. I'll tell you what, ladies first. Felicity, tell the people who you are and what you do.
Thanks very much, Pete. So yes, I'm Felicity, and I work at a few different roles across occupational health physio, persistent pain as a physio, and most recently within the Flippin Pain campaign that I'm a team member of. So yes, I'm a physiotherapist, but this is my non-clinical role. I'm involved in the education of pain.
Okay, thanks very much. And we've got Cormac here. Cormac, are you still a professor?
Absolutely. If you could tell as many people as that as possible, that would be great.
I've got Professor Cormac here. Hey, Cormac, it's really good for you to be on the video. What's can you tell the viewers? Well, obviously, they know who you are now, but what do you do?
So I'm primarily a researcher based at Teesside University, professor of clinical rehabilitation. So pain management is my area of interest, but I'm also the community pain champion for the Flippin Pain campaign, which is this public health campaign that we're going to talk about. And it's a really exciting role where we're taking what we've learned and are learning about pain in that sort of academic university setting, and then bringing it to the people, bringing it to the masses, and putting it in the hands, putting that understanding in the hands of the people who can use it the most, which are people with pain, their family, their carers, and indeed healthcare professionals as well.
Right, let's wind you back a little bit. It's probably a little bit of rewind here. Why Flippin Pain? What's I mean, normally I get another version of Flippin Pain, but it's a bit rude. You know, whereas they may use other letters, because, as you know and I know, with people with pain, mate, we ain't. Sometimes pain really gets on our nerves, and it's something else pain, you know, with an F leading off with an F. But I love this term because really it's about how we flip things over, like, you know. But tell me, how did Flippin Pain, this concept, how did it come around?
Want me to go, Cormac?
You go ahead, Felicity.
Yeah. So you're absolutely right. Flippin Pain is, you know, reminds you of all the other names you call pain. It's a persistent thing, and it's a big problem. And I think one of the problems is that as healthcare professionals in the past, we probably contributed to this. There's huge misunderstanding about what pain is and what it means, and does it mean that I've damaged myself? Does it mean that I've carried around this injury? Does it mean that I should stop doing these things? And so with Flippin Pain, what we want to do is literally flip people's understanding of pain so that they can feel reassured, feel more in control, feel like they can make decisions based on the evidence rather than their fears, perhaps. So yeah, flipping people's understanding by providing them with the education that they need.
So how does it work? I mean, have you got? I know you got a Flippin Pain website, but how does that? What can you? I know it starts to describe on this video, but what's the concept? What happens on the website?
Yeah, so on our website, which is www.flippinpain.co.uk, flipping without the G, we've got loads of pages. One of the most popular pages is actually the real stories section, where we've got people who've been through the Flippin Pain journey, not necessarily using our website, but they themselves have gone on to do pain management courses or their own learning, and flip their understanding and changed their lives quite literally with pain. We've also got some myth busting, we've got educational resources that we can link people off to. We've got links to things like our live events. So we used to do them in person. Of course, with COVID, we have more recently had to swap to online events. So our most recent one was I hosted and Cormac presented and then answered questions to do with from the panel. And we had an online panel, so hosted a question from the audience. So yes, you can watch our webinars there. And then more recently, we've got this new suite of resources, which I'll let Cormac introduce. I'll let Cormac get a word in. Do you want us to talk about that, Pete, next?
Yeah, please. Yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
Tell us all about this new. I noticed Richard, one of your governors there at Connect Health Flippin Pain, sent me a web link and stuff like that. I had a very, very quick look around it. I know it's not launched yet, but it looked really smoking red hot. I loved it.
Yeah, no, we're really proud of it, to be honest. It's we call it the Flippin Pain-formula, and it's a kind of another play on words to help people to kind of, I guess, balance out the equation of how they understand pain and, as a result, how they manage it. The formula uses kind of a number of different strategies to help people to engage with the material. It's based around our 6 key messages, and I'm going to try and rhyme off those 6 key messages in order for you. I've even got a little cheat sheet, so I get the order of them correctly. So we've got 6 key messages, which first one, that persistent pain is common and can affect anyone. The second one, hurt doesn't equal harm. And the third one is that everything matters when it comes to pain. The fourth one is that medicines and surgeries are often not the answer. Fifth one is that understanding your pain can be key. And the sixth and final one is that recovery is possible. And each of these key messages has attached to it an animation, a brief sort of 1 or 2 minute animation to introduce the overall key message and what it's about. Then it's got an infographic, a really sort of funky way to let people to engage, because we all learn and engage with material in different ways. And for those who are more visually orientated, it's a lovely way to look at the story of what the message is about. And then we've also got, for those who really want to engage and get into the material, we've got podcasts. And these are anything from sort of 5 minutes long to 20 minutes long, though they're kind of bracketed into shorter bite-sized chunks. And the podcasts are really for those who want to not just get a taster of the idea of what it's about, but really explore the concepts in depth and engage with the material. We learn not just by sitting passively and listening to something. We learn by engaging with the material actively, by taking notes and by sort of reflecting clearly on what you've just heard, or doing mini tasks and doing little bits of mini homework. All of these are things which really make you engage and truly help you to learn something. Because education isn't about just listening to the stuff. It's about actually taking it on and changing how you understand. And you can only do that by really engaging with the material. That's what the podcasts are all about. They've got lots of strategies that help you to engage with the material to truly flip the way that you understand pain. I would say, to go through the animations, the short, brief animations and the infographics, you could do that all in 15 minutes, I think, quite easily, and get a feel for the overall idea. But if you really want to engage and flip your understanding, then the podcasts take, I would say, somewhere in the region of 2 to 4 hours to truly engage with the material and begin to change the way you look at pain. They're a great resource, and I think I'm hoping people will really enjoy them.
Listen, guys, this sounds awesome, and I can't wait to see that. Can you divulge that website address at the moment, or you got to keep it under wraps? I mean, I don't want to break any rules? If you can't divulge it, then no worries.
It's a good question. I don't actually know. I'll give it to you. And it's almost ready. It's not officially launched yet, but we are in the process of launching it this week. So I'll share it away. I'm sorry, Richard, if I wasn't meant to. But it is www.flippinpain-formula.co.uk.
Okay. So that website, so we say to be on the safe side, don't bother going to the site at the moment because it's not launched, but we're saying a week's time, 7 days time.
Yeah.
So for you guys out there watching this, eager beavers, you know, typing away, oh bloody, where is it? We'll just keep calm. Watch 7 days time. Today's the Wednesday the 18th. So what's that? What's 7 days time? 23rd of November, something like that. 24th. So be patient. Listen, you guys, thanks very much for doing this video. I think what you're doing is awesome stuff. Like, you know, I mean, I'm just the Pain Toolkit. I haven't got these sort of resources that you guys have, but what you're doing is very, very necessary because, you know, with the 28 million people out there in the UK living with pain, we need more information like this. You know, I like how you put your educational hats on and provide information in different formulas, you know, because not everybody can, some people may have hearing problems, sight, vision problems and whatnot.
I think the Pain Toolkit and Flippin Pain go very well together. They complement each other. I think the Flippin Pain attempts to change the way people think about and talk about and treat persistent pain, which I think is very much in keeping with what the Pain Toolkit is all about. The Pain Toolkit is a really actionable, engaging thing, and I hope that having gone through Flippin Pain, there will be a lot of people who migrate over to the toolkit.
Okay, or vice versa, really, because we've got the Connect link on out on the Pain Toolkit website. I think what I've always tried to do with the Pain Toolkit is like be the light in the blue touch paper, because getting people interested, you know, is why it's all very simple wording and whatnot, very visual. You got we've got podcasts and whatnot. But I think what you're doing with Flippin Pain is doing what I can't do, and it's taking it to other levels, you know, and getting all these animations and stuff like that. I mean, I can only dream of stuff like that. No. So anyway, listen, keep up the good work. You're both doing awesome work. Well, not just you two, but the whole organisation. And
but it's mostly us. Mostly us.
You'll take it. We'll take it.
I know Richard think he does it, but I know you two do. So you are the engine room. Anyway, take care, guys. Listen, have a awesome day and afternoon, whatever you're up to. Hey, everybody, thanks very much for watching another Pain Toolkit video. I'm going to see you again on another one. Hey, listen, I'm going to start doing these in conversation videos. I've just started doing them. I had a nice one, did a really good one this week with Joe Belton, Sandy Hilton, and Cat Galore from America, where we had it in conversation. People seem to like them, so guess what? We're going to do some more. Take care, guys. I'll see you again on another Pain Toolkit video. Thanks again, guys. Ciao.
Thank you.